Hi guys, good morning. Yes, guys, good morning. Can you hear me? Yes,
Yes, sir.
thank you. Yeah. So let us start session. Yes, let us start session. So yesterday, Java, yes, 11:45. Yes, day one, day two. Yes, yesterday. So actual class started. So yesterday, what is Java? Yes, that Java history discussed. Java history discussed. Okay, next. Next, what is present situation, Java present situation, and all the things discussed. So yesterday about complete Java. Yes, history, the Java is past discussed, present situation discussed. So what is future also discussed about Java. Okay. Now let us see about Java features. Today topic is Java features. Yes, JDK 1.0. Yes, JDK 1.0. See, JDK 1.0 released with main features as below. JDK 1.0 released with main features as below. Like independent platform, portability. Yes, next, OOP language, scalability, and security. Here, these are JDK 1.0 released with main features as below. These are the main features of Java: independent of platform, portability, OOP language, scalability, and security. Okay. Yes, one second. See, yes, if anyone, yes, unable to hear me, just rejoin the session. Rejoin the session. Rejoin the session. Rejoin the session. If anyone unable to hear me, rejoin the session. Simply just rejoin. If anyone unable to hear me, rejoin the session. Rejoin the session. Yes, if anyone unable to hear me, just rejoin. Just rejoin the session. Okay, yeah, fine. See, JDK 1.0 released with main features as below. First one, independent of platform, portability, OOP language, scalability, and security. Let us see one by one all these features. See, to understand all these features, you must have some software basics. Some software basics knowledge required. Some software basics are required. Yes, to understand all these features here, you must have some software basics knowledge. Software basics. Otherwise, you cannot understand here. Like software basics like OS. What is operating system? So what is operating system? Yes, about OS. What is operating system? Yes, about OS knowledge. You must have OS knowledge. Next, about interpreter. Yes, about interpreter knowledge. About interpreter and the compiler. You must have interpreter and compiler knowledge. What is OS? How that OS is working? See, when you're running Java program, how that OS is behaving. That OS behavior. Next, interpreter and compiler. Interpreter and compiler. Okay. So next, exe file and .NET file knowledge. Yes. If you know about all of these things, you can understand these features very clearly. See, simply definitions I can explain. Yes, I can explain definitions and I will go to Java program directly here, but that is not my way. Okay, that is not my way here. Every topic I'll explain very clearly, in depth I will explain. Okay, see, most of the trainers independent of platform portable, these definitions they will explain, they will start Java program. But my way is not like this. My way is not only definitions here. Yes, clearly how Java made us independent of platform, that internals, yes, including that OS internals, yes, all that internals explaining here. I'll explain very clearly. Okay, yes, you'll observe now. Yes, you'll observe now. Yes, how much depth I'm explaining here. Yes, you will see now. Okay, yes, first let us start with these basics here. After finishing all these basics, we'll go to these features here. Okay, yes, now let us start. Yes, I'm starting from basics. starting from basics starting from basics starting from basics. Okay, yes, starting from basics. See, non-IT background guys also can understand. Non-IT background, yes, non-IT background guys also can understand. Even for IT background also, even guys who are IT backgrounds, even they don't know about these basics. There are some unknown facts in basics. There are some unknown facts are there. There are some unknown facts. Okay, the guys who are having 10 years of experience also, they don't know about this basic knowledge. 10 years of experience in Java, yes, even how the 10 years of they don't know about these fundamentals. From the scratch I'm explaining here. From the scratch I'm explaining. Yes, now let us start. Yes, from the very scratch I'm starting here. See, yes, where computer where computer where see, computer where basically two categories. Computer where basically two categories. Computer were basically two categories. First one, yes, hardware. First one, hardware. Second one, software. First one, hardware. Next one, software. Hardware and software. So what is hardware? Hardware, these are physical components of a computer. Hardware is a physical components. Physical components like keyboard, mouse, monitor, hard disk, motherboard, all the hardware components we can touch. But this is not our part. This is not our part, so just leave it. Leave it, then now let us move to software. Yes, our topic is software. We are software engineers. Our topic is software. Let us see about software. Yes, I think you guys are maybe wondering, yes, not expected this much from the basics. From the scratch started. I think you may not expected this one. Okay, from the scratch starting here. See, software. Software, yes, basically software basically two categories. Software basically two categories. Two categories. Software basically two categories. Software basically two categories. First one, yes, one second, one second. First of all, what is a software? First of all, what is a software? Yes, in software, everything is a program. Everything is a program. In software, everything is a program. In software, everything is a program. See, in software, everything is a program. Yes, it's a collection of programs. It is a, yes, collection. It's a collection. It's a collection. It's a collection of programs. It's a collection of programs. It's a collection of programs. It's a collection of programs like C, C++, yes, Java, yes, Python, yes, all the programs, etc. Some programs. In software, everything is a program. Yes, it's a collection of programs. Software is a collection of programs. Software basically two categories. Software basically two categories. The first one, system software. Second one, yes, application software. System software, next application software. System software, next application software. Software basically two categories. First one, system software. Next one, application software. System software. Yes, what is system software? System software. See, system software, yes, it interacts with the hardware components. It interacts with the hardware components. It interacts with the hardware components. System software. System software. It interacts with the hardware components. Interacting with hardware system software. It interacts with the hardware components. Yes, example. Yes, yes, operating systems, operating systems and device drivers. Operating systems and device drivers comes in this category. Of course, device driver is a part of OS. Device driver is it's a part of OS. So this is system software. System software, it interacts. It interacts with hardware components, interacting with hardware components, interacts with hardware components. Yes, application software. Yes, what is application software? See, application software. So what is application software? Application software, yeah, this is for the purpose of application development, for the purpose of application, for the purpose of application development, for the purpose of application development. This is for the purpose of application development. Apps. See, there are different apps we are using in our daily life. Apps. So there are different apps using in our daily life. Can you tell me some apps? See, in our daily life using many applications. Tell me some examples. Yes, guys. Yes, guys. Tell me some.
What?
Yes, you can ping in chat box. Hello. Just you can ping in chat box. Yes, if you speaking some background, some noise getting. Yes, yeah, Karthik, Amazon, yeah, Amazon online shopping, Flipkart, okay, good. Next, any applications? Yes, Swiggy, okay, next, any Zomato, WhatsApp, yes, phone pay, yeah, good. Yes, applications. Facebook is the best application, right? Daily used application. Facebook, okay, next, WhatsApp, WhatsApp, Facebook, WhatsApp, yes, Twitter, Twitter, yes, Flipkart, Flipkart. There are applications here. Flipkart, yes, Google Pay, yes, Google Pay. Okay, right? These are applications. Okay, yes, websites, yes, company websites. Okay, banking applications, yes, trading apps, online applications. Yes, all the applications. Yes, application software. This is for the purpose of application development. For the purpose of application development, there's some examples of applications. See, here, yes, in software, many technologies we are using. We are using many technologies. Yes, around 100 technologies we are using in the software field. Around 100 technologies. So, which is exactly application software? Which is exactly application software? See, there are some language we are using. 1 second. Yes, application software. Best example is Java. Java is an application software. Best example Java. Java is application software. Yes, Hadoop is application software. C language application software. C++ application software. Python application software. Next databases application softwares. It's all the application software. So exactly which is application software? See, yes, there are 100 technologies, around 100 technologies we are using in the market in software field. Yes, see some language we are using, okay, languages we are using here. Okay, yes, next, yes, some tools we are using, some packages we are using, languages, tools, and packages. There are some languages like Java, C, C++, Python, HTML, Perl scripting, PHP scripting, like this, so many languages. Okay, next, tools. There are some tools like warehousing tools, DevOps tools, AWS tools, and next to, yeah, testing tools, reporting tools like ClickView, Tableau, like many tools we are using. Next, packages, some ERP package like Tally ERP, Oracle ERP, SAP ERP, like this. Different ERPs we are using. Okay, right? Language, tools, and packages. Okay, SAP, ERP, and all these, right? So these are, yes, application softwares. So exactly which is application software? Exactly which is application software? See, system software interacts with hardware components. Okay. See, except system software, others are application. Only two categories. One is system software. One is application software. Software which is interacting with the hardware system software, which is not interacting. Which is not interacting is application software. Which is not interacting. A software which is not interacting. That means except ways others cannot interact. Only ways can interact with the hardware components. Okay, so except except operating systems, yes, all are application softwares, all are application softwares, all are application softwares, all are application softwares. Yes, except operating systems, all are application software. That's simple. Simple here. Except ways, all are application softwares. See, let us go to Java document. See the Java document. See, this is your Java document here. Yes, you guys, running notes is not necessary. It's not necessary to write running notes. Okay, just you try to understand class enough here. Running notes is not necessary. Okay, see here, introduction to software. From the software started. Software, software, software. It's a collection of programs. Collection of programs like such as C, C++, Java, SQL, and other programs. Software basically two categories. Software basically two categories. System software, next application software. Same thing explained here. System software interacts with hardware components, OS and device drivers examples. Application software. Application software. This is for the purpose of application development. Application software for the purpose of application development like C, C++, Java, .NET, ERP, and others here. See, except OS, except operating systems. Except operating systems, all are application software. Except operating systems, all are application software. Okay. Yes. So Java is a application software. Java is a application software. Yes. Java is application software. In application software, again, you get like categories like front end, back end, language package. These things we'll discuss next. So before going to actual topic, our topic is application software. Before going to this, let us see something about OS here. What is OS? See here, system software here. OS is example for this OS. Let us see something about OS here. About OS. This is very, very important. Okay. Yes. Java is independent of platform to understand that features that OS knowledge. Yes. If you know that knowledge here, then easy to understand. Yes. 1 second. If you know that about OS, then easy to understand independent of platform. Okay. Yes. So operating systems. Yes. Here's some question for you guys. Some question. Some question for you guys. Some question. Yes. Can we run any program without OS? Can we run any program without OS? Simple question. Yes. Can we run any program without OS? Yes. Can we run any program without OS? Yes. No problem. You say yes or no. That is just I'm asking your idea. Of course, I'll explain very clearly. Don't worry. I'll explain clearly. Okay. Just I'm asking your idea. Okay. Just say yes or no enough. Just your idea. Your or else maybe guessing or your idea, whatever it is. Okay. Yes. No, can we run any program without OS? Answer is no. Without OS, you cannot run. Without OS, you cannot run any program. Here. See, except BIOS. Except BIOS. BIOS is not a software program. Okay. Yes, except BIOS to run all programs we need OS. To run all programs, yes, OS required. OS required. Except bias. Except bias. Except bias. To run all programs, OS required. What is bias? What is bias? Bias stands for what? Any idea? Bias stands for, yes, basic, yes, basic input. 1 second. Change font size. Yes, basic input, basic input and output system. Basic input and output system. Basic input output system. Okay, bias. Bias stands for basic input output, basic input and output system. It's a bias. Exactly what is bias? Bias, yes, bias is a hardware program. It's a hardware. It's a hardware program. Okay, hardware program. Okay, yes, yes, bias is a hardware program. See, except bias to run all the programs OS. For bias, OS is not required. Okay, reason. See, BIOS is a hardware program. Yes, it's a chip level program. It's a chip level. It's a chip level program. See, what's the role of BIOS here? BIOS. What is the role of BIOS exactly here? See, once you power on computer, once you power on computer, so first of all, signal goes to power goes to BIOS program. That BIOS program activates. Here, that BIOS program is responsible to boot operating system. So before OS, first BIOS program will start. BIOS is not running by the OS. OS activating BIOS. BIOS is responsible to activate OS here. Okay, it's a chip level program. It's a hardware. Yes, in motherboard. Motherboard, this is chip. BIOS chip is there. Motherboard contains one BIOS chip. Okay, once you power on system, power goes to BIOS chip. Now BIOS program starts. That BIOS program is responsible. BIOS program is responsible. To boot OS, to boot operating system. Yes, what is booting? What is booting here? Yes, what is booting? Yes, what is booting here? Yes, booting is a process. Booting is a process of loading OS from, yes, hard disk to RAM memory. Yes, hard disk to RAM memory. That is there. Okay. See, booting is a process. Booting is a process. Booting is a process of, yes, booting is a process. Yes, what is booting here? Yes, the BIOS is responsible to boot the OS here. Booting is a process of loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. Hard disk to RAM memory. So once booting is done, OS is ready. Okay. So here, yes, to start OS, first of all, BIOS is not required. So BIOS is not running by OS. Okay, BIOS is not running on the OS here. OS is not responsible to run the BIOS. Before OS, first BIOS starts. First BIOS, next OS starts. Okay, so BIOS is the responsible for the booting OS here. Booting is a process of loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. So before OS, first BIOS starts. Before OS, first BIOS starts. BIOS starts. 1 second. 1 second. This guy is struggling. Just a minute. Snehal. Snehal. Yes. Select audio while joining the session. Select computer audio. Select computer audio. Select computer audio. Select computer audio while joining the session. While joining the session. Joining the session. Okay. You guys attend from, yes, computer. Okay. Don't use mobile. I request everyone, don't use mobile. Yes, mobile. Don't use mobile. Yes, maybe audio issue with mobile here. Audio issue. Getting audio issue with mobile. With mobile. Yes, start your computer. Just matter of 2 minutes only. Okay. Yes, attend from computer. Attend the class from the computer. Don't use mobile. Audio issues with mobile. Don't use mobile. Yes, just you join from the computer. Use computer. Okay, use computer. Select computer audio while joining. Yes, of course, automatically that will be selected. Of course, automatically selecting. If not, just you select it. Select it. Okay, fine. Yes. So this is about bias. So if a initiating ways, way started. Yes, once way started, your system is ready. Once ways booting is done, your system is ready. Now this my system with ways. Now this ways is responsible to take your request here. This ways is responsible to take request here. Okay. See here ways. Now let us see about ways here. How this ways is working here. Yes, about ways. See how ways is working. Yes, see first hardware. First of all, hardware. On top of hardware, OS is running. OS running on top of hardware. Operating system. Yes, operating system running. Yes. So once OS setup is done, your system is ready. Yes, when you purchased your laptop, that hardware vendor will set up OS and will give us rights. Once OS setup is done, your system is ready. Your system is ready. Suppose learning C language. To learn C language, you have to install C software. So we're learning C++, software. If you're learning Java, Java software. Okay, suppose learning Hadoop software. Okay, learning Python software. Okay, suppose using some database, the database software requires database. Okay, yes, all these are application softwares. All their application softwares, all their application software. Okay, these all their application softwares. These application softwares, all the application software running on top of OS, on top of OS, all these are running here. All these application softwares running on top of OS. So OS giving platform, OS it's giving platform on top of OS, all are running. That means OS acting like a platform. So OS acting like a platform. On top of it, all are running, right? So what is operating system? See, yes, what is operating system? What is operating system? What is operating system? What is operating system? Yes, it is a platform. Yes, it is a platform. It's a platform. It's a platform. What is waste? It's a platform. What is waste means? It's a platform. It's a platform. Yes, we can where we can run all the application software, all the application softwares, all the application software. Okay, so OS acting like a platform. On top of it, all are running. See, in Java, yes, Java features independent of platform. Sorry, excuse me. Independent of platform. Platform means OS. Platform means OS. On top of OS, Java program running, right? Platform means OS. On top of OS, Java program running. See that. Java program running on top of OS. So OS giving platform for the Java program. So there is a meaning of platform. So platform means OS. OS. So OS it's a platform, yes, where we can run all the application software. See, not only platform here, not only platform. Suppose C program generating output. C program output delivered to OS. First of all, C program output delivered to OS and then transfer to output device. Transfer to output device. Suppose reading from the keyboard. Reading from the keyboard. So that keyboard data simply goes to OS. So first of all, keyboard data goes to OS here and then transfer to your C program or Java Hadoop, something like this. Yeah, these programs generating output here. Output of all the programs goes to OS and then transport output device. Similarly, input to yes, input keyboard input data, keyboard keyboard data, that input data goes to OS first of all and then transfer to these programs. So between this application software and hardware, there is a OS. This application software directly cannot interact with the hardware. Okay, application software, no direct interaction. Application software, yes, through the OS, it can interact with the hardware components. That's it. Through the OS and here. So between application software and hardware, there is a OS. Like a mediator. It's like a mediator, means interface, just like its interface. So it is an interface. It's an interface. It's an interface. It's an interface between. It's an interface between. It's an interface between. Hello. Yes. Yeah. Transformer. Yeah. Sure. It's an interface. It's an interface. It's an interface between. Yes. It's an interface between. Yes, application software, and hardware components. See that these two layers: application software and hardware components. Hardware components. Okay. Yes, it's interface. Who is interacting as interface, mediator between application software and hardware components. Hardware components. Hardware components. Okay. Fine. Next, one more important point in Java perspective. Yes, in ways there is a library. In ways there is a library. Okay. See, ways using library to communicate between application software and hardware components. Okay, every ways has its own library. So what is the exact library? Library contains all the input output functions. Ways library contains all the input output functions here. IO functions to perform IO operations. All the input output operations. IO operations. Library. In every ways there is a library. In every ways there is a library. In every ways there is a library. Windows ways, Linux ways. This is important point. Try to understand it. For Java perspective is very, very important. Try to understand. Yes, library. In every ways there is a library. Windows library, Linux ways library, Unix ways library. In every ways there is a library. That library is a collection of input output functions. Yes, see, every way is developed in C language. Linux in C language, Unix in C language. Next, yes, Windows in C language, Mac OS in C language. Yes, almost all the operations were developed in C language. They built in C language. Means C language functions. These are C language functions. OS kind of library, that means C language functions to perform IO operations. Okay, so every OS has its own library. Okay, see, every OS has its own library, yes, to communicate, yes, to communicate, yes, to communicate, yes, between application software and hardware components, to communicate between application software and hardware components. Okay, so communicating between application software and hardware, simply OS just using library. OS will be using library, using some input output functions to communicate between application software and hardware components. Okay, next, one more important point in Java perspective. One more important point here. See, C program or C plus Java Hadoop, these programs, all of the programs, first of all, linking with OS library. This program first links with OS library, then communicates with hardware. Yes, it has to link before going to execute any program. Suppose C program execution, first of all, it has to link with OS library. After linking with OS library, then communicates with the hardware, then running. Before going to execution of any program, that has to link with OS library, compulsory. C program, C++, Java, Hadoop, Python, all the programs how to link with OS library. After linking with OS library, then working starts, execution starts, running starts. Before going to run it, every program has to link. Okay, see, every Every program, yes, every program has to link with OS library. Every program has to link with OS library. Yes, before, yes, going to run or execute. Before going to run the program or execute. Before going to executing program, that linking. Yeah, that linking may be statically linking or dynamically linking. Suppose C and C plus is statically linking. Java, Python is dynamically linking. Okay. C and C plus is statically linking. Java, Python, dynamically linking. Yes, I'll explain. That point also I'll clear it. What is statically linking? What is dynamically linking? The topic tomorrow topic. Static link and dynamic linking. Okay. See, exe and C plus plus exe file concept. Exe file is always statically linking. Java no exe, Python no exe. That will link dynamically to OS. Dynamically linking. Java and Python dynamically linking. C and C plus statically. Yes, tomorrow I'll explain practically. Practically here, how static link creates in C and C plus. Yes, in Linux, I'll show one C program. Okay. Next one Python. Yes, Windows based. On Windows based C and C plus program. On Linux C and C plus. So Python script on Windows and Linux. Yeah, different applications will discuss. Practically I'll show how that linking, statical linking, dynamical linking. Next about exe file, how that exe file creating. Java, how that dot class creating. Yes, how dot class working. The topic tomorrow. The topic tomorrow. So this is about OS. Yes, this much enough. So what is OS means? It's a platform. It's an interface. Okay. Yes, every program, yes, communicates with the hardware through the OS library. Yes, linking. Every program has to link with OS library before going to run it here. That's it here. Okay. See, this is our document. See, document in this about OS expansion, very clearly expansion about OS. That 4 points prepared in documents. These 4 points prepared in documents. See, don't worry about running notes. Running notes is not necessary. Just a follow document here. Running notes is not necessary. Just a follow documents. So this is about OS. Now, see, system software example OS. That is clear. Okay, next application software. See, Java is the application software. So our topic is application software. Now let us move to application software. Yes, application software. Yes. See, application software basically two categories: front and back end. Application software for the purpose of application development. For the purpose of application development, application software for the purpose of application development. See, except OS, all are application softwares. Now Java is application software. So let us move to application software. In application software, there's a front end and back end. So what is front end? What is back end here? Front end. See, this is front end. Yeah, this is front end. This is front end. Okay. Yes, here we are submitting some information, right? We are submitting some details. Here, this form is a front end. This form is a front end. Fill this and register. Now this form collecting data from us, right? It's collecting data from us. It's collecting data from us, right? So this is called as front end. So front end interacting with users and collecting data from users. After collecting this data storing somewhere. Yes, this data storing somewhere. That location storing at some location. That location is called as backend. So once your data registered here, your data storing somewhere. Next, Durgasoft online team, they will take your data. All your data registered. Yes, your registered mobile number, your registered Gmail. Using that, they will communicate with you. Just they will communicate with you. So this data storing somewhere. That location is called as backend. Backend. So backend is for the storage. Front end is for the collecting data. Collecting data. See front end, back end, front end. So these are to interact with end users. It collects data from end users and stores in the back end. Stores in the back end. So front end interacting with end users, collecting data. See here this form collecting data. Collecting data. So this is front end. This is front end. Okay. Yes, next. Now this data storing somewhere. Yes, it's a backend. Backend to store and maintain data. Storing and maintaining our data. See, databases and files. Data storing the databases, maybe Oracle database or SQL server or MySQL, like files like Windows files, Linux files, or Hadoop, HDFS, different file system. That is called backend. Yes, Java is a front end. Reason here. See, behind of this form, JSP program taking data. Behind of this form, JSP working. JSP, Java server pages. That JSP program taking. So JSP interacting users, right? That JSP, it's a JSP form that is interacting users. So it's a front end. Java comes under front end. Java is a front end. That point is clear. Now let us move to front end. In front end, language and packages. Front end, again two categories, language and package here. Languages and packages. Yes, packages. Package is ready-made and ready to use. Package like MS Office package. Yes, next Tally ERP is a package. Get the package ready to use. No coding. Coding is not necessary. Okay. Yes, in language we should write coding. Yes, programmer has to write the code here. So it's not easy, complex in developing application here. So languages, Java is a language. Java comes from language. So let us move to language. Now, let us see about language. See, one second. The way introducing to Java. Yes, how I am introducing to Java here. See, today class, day 2 class. Sorry, day 3. Today class, today class. Java features. To understand Java features, started with basics. Yes, about this topic. Started from basics. Non-IT background guys also can understand. See this. Computer hardware, software. Java is a software. So that's the reason move to software. About software expanded. Software two categories: system software, application software. So about these two expanded. Java is application software. Java is application software. So that's the reason move to application software. Application software. Yes, needs front end, back end. Java is a front end. So that's the reason move to front end. In front end language and package. Java is language. So now I'm moving to languages. That's it. That is way of introducing. Just like the introducing here. Now let us see languages here. Languages. Okay. Yes. Languages means software language. What is the language first of all? What's language? See, we are speaking many languages like English, Hindi, Telugu, different kind of things. Different kind of things. Okay. Java, instead of saying backend language, we can say server side language. Java is a server side programming language. Java server side programming, that is best one. Instead of saying backend language, server side programming language. Okay. See, this is client. This is client sides. Even client side are JSP program working. JSP will take data from this. So inside of JSP, JavaScript using. JavaScript working at the client side, server side Java working here. Server side Java, yes, that depends on selection. Client, server, and database server, that architecture. Client data goes to app. That app is developed in Java. That app data goes to database. That architecture, I'll explain. Just wait. This is not right time. Wait for some time. Yes. Now here, guess language. See, we are speaking many languages like English, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam. Okay, something Gujarati, Marathi, like this, different language. Why? Why is speaking all this? Communication. Communication. Language just it's a media of communication. It's a media of communication between two things. Just media of communication. Okay, media of communication. Yes, now come to software language. Software languages. Software languages. Software languages. Software languages. Software language. See, in software, See, computer understanding some language. Computer understanding some language. Computer understandable. Computer understandable language. Computer understandable language. Okay. Next one. Yes, we are understanding some language. User understand. That is user understandable. User understandable. Computer understandable and user understandable. So user understandable is our language. It's like a C program or Java, they are our language, right? User understandable language. User understandable language. Okay. For example, Java program. Java program. Suppose this is some Java program. Java program. Yes, this is like English language, right? Yeah, this is user understandable language. Java program, like English language. Okay. Yes. Suppose C program. C program. C program. Okay. Yeah, this is C program, like English language. Python script, like English language. Python script. So Python, Python, like English language. Yeah, this is user understandable language. Yes, then what is computer understandable language? Tell me guys, what is computer understandable language? Computer understandable language. That depends on yes, generation of computers. Generation of computers. Yes, how many generation of computers? Generation of computers. How many generations? How many generation of computers? Generation of computers. Not I'm not asking about ways. Generation of computers. How many generations? 5 generations. Totally 5 generations. 5 generations. First gen. First generation is yes. Vacuum tubes based. First generation vacuum tubes. Second generation. Second generation transistor based. Transistor based. Okay. Third generation. Third generation IC based means integrated circuits. This is electronic subjects. Yes. See, in our engineering, computer science engineering, yes, in our branch we have in second year, I think we have one subject, electronic subject. Electronic subject is there. Okay. Yes. So vacuum tubes based here, vacuum tubes, transistor based here, IC based. Yes. Next, fourth generation. Fourth generation, yes, is a processor based. Processor based. Now this is present generation. This is present generation. This is present generation. Present generation. Next fifth generation future. Yes, anyone idea? What is future generation computer? Yes, future generation. Based on what? Future generation. Yes, future generation. Almost ready to release. The future generation computer almost ready to release. Maybe couple of years is chance of releasing. By 2025. By 2025. Yes, that future generation computer. What is that? Fifth generation, A based. Artificial intelligence here. A based. Artificial intelligence 2025. Chance of releasing. So now present generation processor based. So what is processor based? Yes, computer understand language. Processor based computer. Processor based computer understandable language. What is that language? Yes. Computer, yes, processor based understandable language computer. Processor based computer understandable language. What is that language here? Yes. Yes, it's a binary code. It's a binary code in the form of binary code. Binary code like zeros ones format. Zeros ones format. It's a binary code. Binary code. Yes, it is a system understand. Yes, it is a system understandable language. System understandable. System understandable. Yes, system understandable. Yes, system is processor understandable. Okay. Yes, computer processor based understandable. Processor based computer. Processor based computer understandable language. Binary code in the form of binary code. One second, let me have some water. Yes, yes, it's a system understandable language. System is processor. Yes, system is processor. System is it's a processor. Now, present generation is processor based. Yes, processor understandable language. Yeah, processor understandable language. Okay, so language basically two categories: computer understandable language called as low level language. Okay, first one low level language. Low level. First one low level languages. Low level language. Second one user understandable. High level. High level language. High level language. High level language. Okay. Yes, low level language and high level language. What's the difference here? Low level language. Low level language. Yes. Yes, it is a low level language. Yes, it is a yes. It's a system understand language. System. Yes. It is a system understandable. Yes, system understandable. System understandable language. System understandable language. Okay. Yes. It is in the form of. It is in the form of. It is in the form of binary codes. It is in the form of binary codes, like a zeros ones format. Zeros ones format like this. Okay, some zeros ones like this. Binary format. Yes, I'll show binary code also. Yes, in Linux I'll show that. Yes, when you create exe file, that exe file contains all the binary codes. I'll show practically. Okay. Yes, it is in the form of binary code. Sorry, it is in the form of binary code. Okay. Yes, system means processor. Yes, system means it's a processor. Yes, it's a processor. System means processor. Yes, it's a processor understandable language. It's a processor understandable language. Processor understandable language. Understandable. Processor understandable language. Understandable language. Yes, processor understandable language. Processors. Yes, processors like 8085 and 8086. Now we are using 8086. 8085 before 90s. 8085 before 90s. Now 8086 processor we are using now currently. Okay, yes. Yeah, this language it is called as machine language. It is called as machine language. It is called as machine language. Yeah, this is about low level language. It is called as machine language. Okay, this is called as machine language. Binary code. System understandable language called as machine language. Machine means computer. Machine means computer. It's a machine language. It is called as machine language. That's all about low level language. Next, high level language. So, what is high level language? What is high level language? What is high level language? High level language. See, yes, it is like a it is like a see it is like a like English. It's like English language. It's like English language. Like English language. See here, here this is Java program, English language, right? This is called as high level language. Here this is suppose C program, it's a high level language. C program, Python scripting, high level language. Okay, so it is like English language. It is like English language. Okay, yes, it is very yes, very easy to understand, very easy to understand, very easy to understand. Okay, yes, English language, like English language, very easy to understand. Yes, you guys, some question for you guys, some question, some question, which is first generated, first generated high-level language. Yes, which is first developed, not generated. First developed. Okay. Yes, which is first developed high-level language. Yes, any idea? Yes, which is first developed high-level language. Which is first high-level language. Yes, which is a first developed high-level language. No idea? Yes, which is a first developed high-level language. Yes, no idea, guys. Yes, of course, I'll explain. Just I'm asking your idea. Maybe just I'm asking. No idea. Okay, let me explain. No worry. Yes, C language. C language is a first high-level language. C language is a first high-level language. First high-level language. C language is a first high-level language developed by whom? C is a officially first developed before C language. Of course, we have the some B language and others different kind of things are there. But C is a officially released, officially used computer language. Okay, C language. C language first high level language developed by whom? Who has developed C language? No idea. C language is a first. C language is a first high level language developed by Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie. First high level language by the Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie. Yes, in the year 1972. First C is a first high level language. C language. First high level. First language C language. Yes. After C language, next C++. Oops concept. After C++, next Python. After Python, Windows OS. After Windows OS, next VC++ developed. Next after VC++, next Java developed. Like this, some history is there. Yes, one day I will explain that history also. 1 second. Software history. I think recently for one batch I have explained the software history. See, I know every software. Yes, before software started, I started my career software. 1993 engineering started my 1993 to 97 my engineering. So before 93, we don't have much softwares. Okay. Yes. In 90s period, when software started development here. Okay, software history. That history. See, 1945, first generation, second generation. 19 first generation, machine language. Second generation, assembly language. Okay. 1945 MS-DOS. 1972 C language. 1973 Unix OS. 1981 Oops C++. 1989 Python. 1919 Windows. See, without seeing this notepad also, I can tell you. That is my live experience. Live experience. I have seen all that I have seen here. Okay. Yes. 1990 Windows 1.0. 1992 Fox Pro. See. Yes. Before to my career. Yes. These are there in market. Yes. My career 93 started. Engineering 93 to 97. After 97, immediately joined into Java. See 93 Oracle database. 1995 Windows 95. 1995 Java. Yes. 1996 SAP ERP. Released 1998 Windows NT. 1998 .NET. Okay, next 1999 Linux Base. 2002 QTP testing tools. 2000 year warehousing started, data warehousing. 2000 year Oracle ERP. 2003 Salesforce. 2000 Stocks framework. Linux and Red Hat. 2003 Red Hat Linux. Yes, in 2000 Linux first OS Apache Linux. 2004 Spring framework. 2009 Hadoop. Okay. 2009 Scala. 2000 Selenium. Yes, next Android. Next cloud environment. 2010. 2012 AWS. 2013 DevOps. 2013 Liquid Tablet reporting tools. 2013 Spark framework. Okay, 2014 R language for AI. Yes, they're officially using in the markets. See, 1945 to 2014. That's the history. Yes, I'll share. Yes, in your group, I'll share it. Okay. Yes, in your group, I'll share it. Don't worry. That is the complete my live experience I have seen. Yes, with software developed. Yes, in which year? That year wise. Yes, software year wise. I can explain. That is the complete history. 1993 to today, what was happened is software. I know that very clearly. Okay, that is my experience here. Okay, fine. Yes, now let us continue our topic. Yes. So high level language, C language is first a high level language, later C++, Python, that is three. That is three, I will share it. Okay, fine. Now here, see, high level language. Yes, see Python scripting high level language. Java is C program high level language. Suppose Java program high level language. System cannot understand this language. System cannot understand this language here. No, this language has to convert into system understandable language. Means binary codes, binary codes, binary codes. High level language to binary codes. Okay. See, every high level language program. See, every high level language program has to convert into binary code, convert into binary codes. Binary code, otherwise system cannot understand here. Okay, binary code like zeros ones format, that English to binary code here will convert. Yes, every high level language. One second. Yes, here I want to mention one point here. Yes. See, processor based computer is binary code. A based computer is, yes, high level language based. Processor based is a machine language code. Okay, A based feature, A based, it's a high level language. A based computer language is high level language. Like R language, A based computer can understand R language, Python, Java. A based computer is using Java, Python, R language. That's it here. So A based computer is a high level language. A based computers using high level language. So processor based is understand language, machine language here. Okay, A based is a high level language. High level language. A based understandable. A based understandable. A based understandable. Understandable. Yes, language is language. Yes, is a high level language. High level language. High level language. Yes, like yes, R language, R, Java, and Python. They are mostly used. A based. High level language. Yes. So A based understandable language is high level language. A based computer can understand high level language. So here the fourth generation processor based is a machine language. Fifth generation A based is a high level language. Okay. Yes. See, now in fourth generation computer, that every high level language program, maybe C program or Java program, Python scripting, has to convert into binary codes. Yes. Who will convert into binary code here? Who will convert into binary code here? See, high level language to binary codes. High level language to binary codes. Yes. Yes. Come on, guess. Which one will convert from high level language to binary code? Which one will convert? No idea. Who will convert? Which one will convert from high level language to binary code? Which one will convert from high level language to binary code? Which one will convert from high level language to binary code? JVM? No, not JVM. Not JVM. Which one will convert from high level language to binary code? For this, yes, either interpreter, interpreter, or interpreter or compiler. Interpreter or compiler. Interpreter or compiler converts from, yes, high level language, from high level language to binary code. From high level language to binary code. High level language to binary. That's it. So either interpreter or compiler converts from high level language to binary codes. Okay. Yes, suppose Java compiler, Python interpreter, C language, C compiler. That converts compilers and interpreters. Compilers, interpreters converts from high level language to binary codes. That's it here. Okay. Yes, same thing explain document here. See, these are documents. Yes, all these points prepared in documents. Just you can follow document here. That running notes is not necessary. Okay. Yes. See a low level language, low level language, high level language. Yeah, generation of language we'll discuss next. Wait, generation of language. Okay. See, compilers and interpreters are used to convert from high level language to binary codes. Yes, interpreter compiler. 1 second, just a minute. Let me add some notes to your documents. This document is not mentioned document. Let me add this. Yes, languages. Yes, computer understandable, user understandable, computer understandable language. That depends on generation of computers. First gen, second gen, third gen, fourth generation. Yes. Processor based understandable language is binary codes. Okay. So languages are basically two categories. First level language and high level language, low level language. Okay. Yes. Right. Software language are two categories. There are two categories. Okay, two categories. Yes, software languages are two categories. Low level and high level. Yes, first one low level language. This is next high level language. Low level language, high level language. Okay, that's it. Next generation, different generations. First and second generation is low level language. Third and fourth is a high level language. Generation of language. Generation of computers different. Generation of language are different. Okay. Yes, compilers and interpreters are used to convert from high level language to binary code, system understandable language. Yes, interpreter and compiler. What is interpreter? What is compiler? The differences we should discuss. Difference between interpreter and compiler. Next, what is Java? Java depends on what? Is it compiler or interpreter? Yes, about Java concepts. Java depending on compiler based or how Java is working. Yet the topic we'll discuss tomorrow. Tomorrow topic is about interpreter and compiler. Yes, very interesting this is. Okay. Yes, almost. Yes, tomorrow complete class is about interpreter compiler and how Java is working. The topic we'll discuss tomorrow. These are all the introductions. If you know these kind of introduction, then easy to understand Java features like independent platform portability, all of those things. See, directly I can explain. Okay, see, I can explain directly here. All Java features I can explain directly. I can go to Java features. These features definitions I can explain, then I'll go to actual Java, but that is not my way here. Yes, here my intention is, yes, you have to explain every point in the interviews, even including basics. Even basics also you have to answer. Any kind of question you have to face, you have to answer. That is my intention. I wanted to make you perfect. Yes, you should become like a, yes, minimum 3 to 4 years experienced guy by the time of finishing course. Minimum 4 years of experience you should get it. That level I'll train you. Even you can put up 4 years of experience after finishing this training. Okay, that level I'll train you. Okay. So this is about interpreter and compiler topic. Interpreter and compiler topic. Yes, tomorrow we'll continue. Yes, about interpreter and compiler. Tomorrow we'll continue. Yes, any doubt, guys? Yes, guys, any doubts? Any doubts? Yeah, definitely. I will cover JVM architecture. Yes, without JVM architecture, no Java. See, JVM, yes. Next coming classes, yes, after finishing all the features, explaining about first program. After explaining first program, next JVM architecture. After finishing setup, Java setup, and Eclipse setup, this Java setup, Eclipse setup. After finishing all the setups here, next first program, how to develop the first program. Okay, that first program. Yes. After finishing first program explanation here, so next, yes, about JVM. In JVM, high level architecture and low level architecture, there are two things. Yeah, this is high level architecture. See, internal architecture at the end of this document. Yeah, that internal architecture, because that will be covered at the end. 1 second. Yeah, at the end, this is the internal architecture. For line number, yes, page number 520, almost at the end. Yes, if this is not, beginning is not right time, at the end I'll explain. Yeah, these are diagram from the Sunsoft. It's a diagram given by Sunsoft. Okay, same thing I'm presenting. Okay, this is diagram from the Sunsoft. Okay, same thing I will explain you. JVM topic. Okay, JVM architecture and all this. Okay, yes, duration of this course is 3 months. Second day, 1 second. In day one, see on day one, explain about course details. Day one, about me introduction. On day one, yes, about me introduced here about course. Yes, prerequisite to learn Java course contents. Yes, for whom this course and all this explain about me. Okay, next about your course. Core Java, duration 3 months, session 75 to 78 sessions, 1 hour, yes, 115 hours. Monday to Saturday classes. Yes, session duration 1 hour and 30 minutes. Time 11:45 to 1. Strictly no doubt. Yes, holidays rare case. Yes, started actual classes. 3 classes at free of cost you can at fees only this much. That is about course details. Certificate also provided. Okay. So recording by 2:30 p.m. you can watch it. Now currently here, yes, your group 11:45. In this group, yes, I have shared day one session shared, and day one the text document, day two text document, yes, session two, yesterday's one. That link. Okay, yes. So here already communication going on with group members. Yes, in your group. Yes, how many submitted information? Yes, around, yeah, 10 participants submitted their details. Okay, around 10 participants submitted their details. Still some more. I think still, yeah, 10 more members have to submit their details. Yes, that's a group. Your WhatsApp group. Yeah, this is my WhatsApp number. Yes, 8118189123. Okay, yes, your name. Okay, next WhatsApp course you are attending here. Next WhatsApp time. Next, what is your Gmail ID is important here. Yes, drive access. I'll give the drive access software for all these things. These required. Okay, share these details. I'll give the access. Okay, access to your class session doc. This is your class document. Your class documents. So this is class document. Okay, class today's session also I'll share it. This is a complete class document. Okay. Yes, one set day 1, day 2. Yes, day 3. This is day 3. Day 3. Day 3. Here, yeah, for the timing, yeah, for the timing here, this is I'm sharing. Yes, just I'm sharing in group that link to watch today's session, yesterday's session, all this. Tomorrow onwards, I'll be the drive access. For our batch, already drive created. Drive also created. For our batch, drive also created. Drive, your batch drive. Yes, this is a batch drive here. See, 11:45 a.m. Yes, only 2 videos are there. Last 2 sessions. I'm saying like share. Okay, sharing from this. So, for example, here this email is shared already. For example, 11. Yes, I'm sharing in my email. Tomorrow I'll give the access. Tomorrow I'll give the access to this type for all if case. Tomorrow I'll give the access. Okay. Yes, today I'll share again. This is today recording by 2:30 can watch it. Today recording by 2:30 can watch it. See, not only our batch. Yes. One second. Yeah, yeah, you can attend another batch, no issue. If you are unable to attend, see where that mentioned here. Yeah, here it's mentioned. Yes, if you are unable to continue this time, some issues here, you can continue for next batch also. You can continue next batch, no issue. I'm not a commercial. You can attend number of batches, no issue. Next batch, next batch, next batch. Yes, as your wish. That's your patience. You can attend as many as batches, no issue, no problem. Okay. Yes. No. Durgasoft is different. My case is different. What I say, Durgasoft has to listen. That's it. Okay. What I say, Durgasoft has to listen. But other trainers, they have to listen for the Durgasoft. What Durgasoft says, other trainers will listen. But what I says, Durgasoft has to listen. Don't worry. Okay. Yes. Completely Durgasoft is running under my guidance only. Don't worry. Okay. Yes. I'm the responsible for everyone. For all, I'm the responsible. For all. Okay. Till end of your course, yes, I'm the responsible. I'll be sharing everything with you. Yes, you need not worry about. You need not to contact any others. I am the only one person to contact. I am only one contact point. Don't have multiple contact points. I am the only one person to contact. Yes, this is my WhatsApp number. Take that WhatsApp number. Just you can, yes, anytime you can interact with me. Yes, anytime. Anytime you can interact with me. Okay, anytime you can interact with me. Just even you can call it. You can call on the same number or you can ping me. What are doubts you have? No worry. Yes, only single point of contact. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Definitely you can discuss with me. Then you can decide it. See the classes for next 3 days, no issue. If you feel fine, then you can join. Just you ask your friends also. Any your friends joined with my batches, just to take the help of them, just to ask them. Okay. Yes, if they says okay, then join. Okay, just to take the opinion from your friends to join into my batch. No doubt. Yes. So this is take this my WhatsApp now. Still anyone to share your details, please share it. Share it. Your details. Share to my WhatsApp. I'll add to group. Yeah, this is my group. Yes, your group, your batch group communication is going on. Okay, this batch group. Okay, yes. Right? Yes. Yes, day 3 session. Yes, day 3 shared. Okay, fine. Yeah. Yes, of course, I'll share the center, this document itself. Yes, I'll share this document for you only. Don't worry, guys. In this document, every topic is there. In this document, yes, running notes is not necessary. Yes, I can share to you. This is here. This is around 560 page of 560 or 570 page document. Around 1 second. 568 page document. This for you only. Yes. So next tomorrow class same link till Saturday same link. Okay. Next same time till end of the batch. End of the batch. Okay. Yes, if you want to change your batch, you can change. If you want to change batch, you can change to another batch, no issue. You can change. Okay. Yes, evening batches also there. Evening batches also available. You can change to that also. Or early morning batch available. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Industry standards, coding standards. Okay. Yes, programming skills, improving the programming skills, how to improve programming skills, coding skills, logic based programming, all that I'll explain. Okay. See, yes, you'll get more than you expected. 1,000 times more than our expectations. My classes reaching 1,000 times more than our expectations. Yes, if not reached any expectation, just you can ask me anytime. Okay, you can ask me, I will compensate it. Okay. Yes, if not, yes, reaching to your expectation, just you can ask me. Yes, no doubt. 1,000 times more than our expectations. Okay, 1,000 times more than our expectations. No trainer will cover that much of syllabus. No trainer will explain like me. Okay, yeah. Daily 1.5 hour class compulsory. Daily 1.5 hour class. Yeah, that's all for today. Yes, any doubts? Yes, if any link changes are there, I will inform. In WhatsApp group, I will inform everything. Just to follow your group communication. Or individual also you can. Yes, individually. Yes, many students are talking to individually here. Yes, 3 days communication. Yesterday communication. Okay. Next, one more thing here. It's lifetime support. After finishing your batch, yes, you'll be added to main group. Lifetime support. See, recently, yes, I got one requirement. Yes, I got one requirement. L&T company. Yes, we have collected more than 100 resumes from the students. Okay, we need Java trained freshers. Please share resume to my email ID. This is L&T company. Okay, previously my company requirement. So this is yes, not in this group. In this group, previously my company requirements. Yeah, this is my company requirements. This requirement shared. Celotech Private Limited. This is my present working company. Yes, December month. Yes, 13 students selected. From our batches, 13 students selected in our company. Around 13 students we have taken. Okay. Yes, every 3 months we are taking. Every 3 months we are taking freshers. I can help you. Okay. Yes. Now currently work from home in our company. Everyone is working from home. Yes, work from office not started. Yes, maybe after 3 months it will be starting. Yes, that's all for today. Yes, any doubts? Still any doubts? If no doubts, yes, let us wind up session for today. Yes, still, yeah, this is my WhatsApp number. Please note it. If not taken, take it. This is my WhatsApp. Take it. I'll add to group. Yes, I'll wait for 1 more minute. Yeah, so that's all for today. So thank you guys. Yes, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Have a great day.